see how can we enable API from the Moodle. So this is a Moodle official site, the https moodle.org. So as first of all, I'm giving a small introduction about the Moodle. Moodle is an open source e-learning platform. In default, Moodle doesn't allow API access. So for the testing purpose, I hosted Moodle site not in the local host. I hosted in the cloudcluster.io. This is a good site to host any of the website and APIs. It's providing 1 month free trial. That good news is we can host without giving the card details. So this is my Moodle hosted site. So I log in as admin. So you can see in the right top, I log in as admin user. So if you are login as admin user, you can see in the left bottom the site administration option is available. So after that, you can see the site administration. In the fifth option is advanced feature. So I just click the advanced feature. So in order to allow the API access, we have to enable web services. So you can see in the advanced feature there are one option called enable web services. So it's defaultly is unticked. So before I select that and I saved. So I just click again saved. Okay. So now I am going to the dashboard site administration. So I'm going to click the plugins. Okay. In the plugins bottom, there are option called web services overview. I just click the web services overview. So in order to allow the API access from the outside, we have to enable these options. There are 10 options here. We have to do some configuration changes here. Before that, how we are going to achieve that one? First, we have to enable web services. We already done. We just tick and saved. And we have to create, second one is we have to create a user. Then we have to create a service. After that, we have to create we have to integrate the user with the services. Then that will provide one token. From the token, we can access from the outside. So let's see how can we achieve that. So after that, the site administration plugins web services overview. So I enable this one, and second one is we have to enable protocol. So enable protocol, you can see if you are login as a default, I mean if you are going the site first time, you must not see this option. That's called RESTful protocol. In default, Moodle access, Moodle allow, REST protocol, SOAP protocol, and XML RPC protocol. In order to use the RESTful protocol, we have to add one plugin here. So let's see how can we add the plugin into the Moodle. So I am going to the site administration and again go to the plugins. I just click the install plugin. There are two ways to install plugin in the Moodle. One is we have to go to the install plugin from the Moodle plugin directory. Second one is we have to download plugin from the third-party website and attach it here. For for me, this is the first option is good for me. I just click the install plugin from the plugin directory. So this is you can see here this is a site called Moodle org plugins. So I already logged in using my credential. So I'm going to search here. You can see my previous cookies is available. I just click RESTful services and search. There are one option called RESTful protocol. I just click and go to the plugin page. This is the plugin we have. So we have to attach with the Moodle. This is developed by Catalyst IT. There are a lot of documentation here. If you want, you can read here. This is the official documentation from the Catalyst IT. So for now, I can click install now. But in my case, I already installed, so no need to worry about this one. So I just again go to that plugin. So if it installs, that's fine. I already installed. I again navigate to that plugins. And okay, so after you install, this option will available, then you have to untick this I. Okay, that's called enable. After that, we have to create one specific user. So here, that's not only the single user, that's the user role, like a student. For in our example, student from the external mobile app. So I'm creating one user called mobile, no, that's called I'm using I decided to use a proper naming convention. Just think Android, no, front end underscore user friend. I copy this one, manual account, that's fine. I am going to give one password. The password must be this proper format. For that, I just leave like ASDF 1234 A capital at. So this is a good formats that will satisfy all the necessary things. Now after that, first name like user, second name, mobile, email address. I just giving a random mobile address, user at gmail.com. So as of now, this is fine. I just click the create user. So I created user. There are a lot of user I created before. You can see here user mobile. This is now I created. So this is fine. I again go to that. Okay, then I have to check the user capabilities. So I just go here. So user mobile I created before, that is added here, so nothing to worry about, that is defaultly added. So then I have to select a service. So I want to create a service. As I told before, we create one user, this is done. So now we are going to create one service. So I just click the service, the external service, mobile service, just mobile service, that's fine. So sort name is not needed. I just click that service. After I added service, okay, then I have to add some functions. So why do we need to add function? In this case, we have to make sure what kind of function that user can access from the outside. For in our case, I want to create users from the mobile. So I'm going to create one mobile app. So that mobile user can create one account from the outside, that will come to the backend in our Moodle, that will create, then our credential going send back to the mobile end. So I just click I just search user create underscore user. Let me search like this, user create. Yeah, user create. Again, I'm going to create user update. User update is okay. User delete. So I just search for the course. Yeah, user can get the courses from the outside. Read, there are a lot of function here. We have to choose according to our needs. I just click for the example, that's fine. So I add function to the services which I created before. So that's fine. These are the services I selected. There are description also available, that's fine. So I close it. I again go to that add function is fine. Then we have to select a specific user. So these are the users which I created before. So let's see, again go to the number 8, create a token. So Okay, yes, where is it? Okay, so user token. So first I have to select a user, right? So the user which I created before that user mobile node, I think admin user, yeah, it is user mobile, right? I created before. Then I have to, there are there are no IP restriction here. I selected user mobile. Then I have to select the user services. So in our case I created, yeah, this one, mobile capital services, right? So from the combined is that will generate a IP, that will generate a, you know, that the API key. From the API key we can access from the outside. Okay, so as I told, I am telling again. So I created user and create a service. From the combine both true, that will generate one token. So this token will help to access the data from the outside. Okay, so I selected user mobile which I created before the mobile services. Then I, there are no IP restrictions here, there are no validation here, I mean the end of the API, right? So I just click save changes. You can see here, where is it, user mobile, right? Yeah, user mobile services admin user. So this is our API key, we can access outside from it. So now I am going to here the web services overview. See, the I already enabled the developer documentation. So now I can test the services. So this is my postman. So this is the, he, you can see here I am going to send a get request to this site, cloud cluster, my hosted site, and the login slash token.php. Then service is test ws. The ws mean web services. I'm going to test a web services. My username is admin, my password is this one, and service is Moodle mobile app. So this is not a credential which I created before, but that's fine. If you want, you can just use that previous login, previous login username and password. So just fine. So if I send a request, that will give a token. You can see here that will give a token. So from the token we can use it to send the get the request, the post request. So here I, this is my rest server.php. You can see here web services slash rest dot slash serve services.php. uh, so I can access from the outside. For the testing purpose I'm going to the site administration. So the courses, I'm going to create one course, uh, course request, add a new course, right? Course name is like um, right, how to study. How to study is my course name. HTS, how to study. So course summary, how to study for the banking exam. So now that's fine. I click the save and display. So my internet is like a little bit slow. That's why it's taking time. So I again go to that my postman. You can see here these are the parameters. This is my token. WGS function is core get courses, which I selected after I created services. I added function. So that's a JSON format. This will available after we add the plugin, I mean the external plugin. The options IDs. So in our case our course ID is like 5, I guess. Yeah, I change it as 5. So now I'm going to send a post request to my server. See, HTS, so name is HTS, which I created before in the Moodle. Course HTS participations. I just click HTS. and you can see here how to study for the banking exam which I attended before. So the API is working, that's working fine.